I am I'm okay today. And for some reason my left foot now along its side, and actually really when I walk, I feel the bruise. My right side is actually doing far better. I don't understand. But I yes, I still technically have a little bit of morning frog. But what I'm feeling right now is like I'm I'm angry, hurt. I am fucking confused. I'm still like my whole, ex just like he gave up. Okay? The dude fucking gave up when he shouldn't have. No amount of his like giving his reasons is just he just gave up. He gave up. That's the bottom line. He gave up. He gave up working. He gave up fighting. I uh I would fight. I would have fought. I still would fight. But not now. So yeah, cause like the asshole has done this a second time to me. That like, first off, she has done this thing twice to him. She stopped, doing stuff at like 7.5 years, like doing anything or like no, for years she's just stopped apparently. And so, they broke up. And I don't know how, I don't know if it was mutual, how mutual it was. And then, I went on like a date or two, and he, dropped me off at, Black Friday morning, because I think we had started, getting a little more closer. And so it was just like, oh, like, kind of crazy and whatnot. A little more woo. And so he basically ghosted me, which was just like, you don't do that. You don't, like, do that to me. And so eventually I called him. I called him at work. Yeah, you might say like, oh, crazy shit, lady. But, dude, I need to know what the fuck happened. Like, what's going on? Like, why are you just suddenly stop talking to me? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta turn you because this is pissing me off. This thing. Okay. Alright. And so basically, like, he finally told me, like, oh, my ex said, she's pregnant with my child. And just like, I said, fuck you. And then it was like 6-ish months later that we somehow connected again on the dating app, and he's like, apologize and blah blah blah, and we tried again. And so like, the reason he was even, this was like after Christmas into January that she basically said like, I lied, I cheated, and like, you know, I said, no, this is actually not your baby. And just like, the fuck? And the idiot is like, and she says, oh no, this is not your baby. He doesn't go and be like, I want a paternity test. I want to, make sure. Like, she showed me one thing and then he showed me another, and it's like, So, yeah. So that was his second chance, and then him explaining, like, the whole oral thing. And then basically he does it to me again, but this time it's even worse because, like, the way he dumped me, just fucking stupid. He lied at our anniversary, our 8-year anniversary. He lied at my aunt's. Just like, and then, yeah, within a month, he's fucking back together with his ex. Oh my gosh, like, rinse and repeat, huh? Yeah. So, yeah. I might actually do a January update. I don't know. Because apparently, like, he sent me an email the other day, and then the next day I kind of had a breakdown, and then today is just like, no, yesterday. So I got the thing Monday, breakdown Tuesday, and then how the rest of I feel today. Yeah. Yeah. Like, what he did was not mutual. I did not agree to this. I never agreed to this, any of this. Yeah. Just, so just, I don't, and I don't know what to do with the fucking ring. I don't know where to take it to get the money that it's worth, like what basically he paid for it. And I don't know what to do. Like, the next time I get engaged and married, I kind of want something just like that because I love that ring. I love the shape of it. I love the clustering. I'm not crying, but my nose, my nose. Anyway, I'm talking too long and I need to make sure these clips recorded well, at least on here. And yes, I have a nice scab there that I'm picking. And I'm going to go make breakfast. I don't feel like bringing you with me to do that. But, yeah. I got stuff to do, and apparently we're going to my aunt's tonight for dinner. So, yeah. I don't know, check in with you in a bit. I really hate my ex did this stupid thing that didn't need to happen so fucking close to Christmas. Like, I do know that I'm kind of getting better. Like, once it's actually Christmas, like Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, New Year's, like those are gonna be hard, I know that. And I am talking to you, but I'm going to put music over this, I'm going to, like, subtitle this with what I'm saying, cause, yeah, but,
He's a fucking idiot, and he really should have properly talked to me instead of keeping it in, actually fought with me, had a good, like, out and out fight. Like, that's what couples do. Like, we would have like little arguments and like sniping. We hadn't had like a good fight or, you know, really upsetness since like the beginning of our relationship. And just like, he should have, you know, actually talked to me. And it's a gloomy day. But like, yes, he should have talked to me. He should have actually like fought. But no, he got lazy. And like, figure, like, you know, this, I can tell he's like getting lazy. And like, I kept telling him like, hey, your room is too stuffed. Like, your cards are all over the fucking place. You haven't done anything. You are like, you know, you keep saying, oh, I'll do this, I'll do this. But you never get it done. He never got it done. And just like, I even told him like, hey, give them fucking to me and I will do that. I know that that it's the expensive cards that he was like, you know, wanting to get sorted, and just like, dude, I will do that for you. I had the freaking time. And he kept complaining of like, oh, like why am I the one getting having a full time? Like, right now I feel like I am a bit obsessing, but like, when you have the type of brain that I have, it's fucking confused, and I'm angry hurt. I am so fucking hurt. Like, when you propose to someone, you are promising to look after them no matter what. Even if you haven't taken the vows yet, you are promising to look after them through thickness and thin, through good times and bad. That literally means the same thing. And just like, through sickness and in health. Like, supposedly he's going to give me the roast beef recipe at some point soon. And when he does, I will say a bunch of this stuff to him, the asshole. That he should have talked to me properly. Sat me down, face to face, not over the phone, not through text. But no, he did none of that. He let himself stew. And said that, like, a super nagger? What the fuck is a super nagger? Like, you nag, like, that's in all relationships. In males and females. So, it's, like, what basically he thought of as nagging in his, like, stupid, angry state, that, you know, oh my, I was being, like, concerned, and I was annoyed, like, you know, dude. And, like, I can't do certain stuff because I was on freaking welfare. He was the one making $20 an hour, making more money than me, all the time, and I was going through job depression. Like, what's the fucking deal? And I was like, I was always honest with him, like, hey, dude, I am feeling this way, and I need your love and support. I'm trying to find stuff, and there's nothing that I can actually do that, you know, I know that I'll be okay doing. Which is why I scrambled to be like, hey, let's do full time. I really hate what my ex did. Got lazy. That's all I can really say, that he got lazy. The only thing I did basically wrong is that I loved him. I loved him with everything.
But that's who I am. That's what I do. All I give is love. All I do is love. Hey everyone, I am back and oh, oh, the email that just keeps on giving. Oh my gosh. Yep. Which means I am just putting them a note for a later point. Because apparently I don't have my best friend anymore to talk to. I want my best friend back. Stupid asshole. I was doing fine. Yes, I had a slip up the last hour and a half at my work where I just cried. And then I had the breakdown on Friday, which I predicted. And then he sends me that email on Monday. December 5th, Monday, he sent a fucking email. This wasn't fucking mutual. This is all he's doing. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. Just wanted to make a stupid email. This wasn't fucking mutual. He obliterated all of it with a stupid decision. Just talk to me, properly talk to me in person. All I did was love him. And yeah, then Greg, part of me still loves this stupid. I would take him back and leave, but it shouldn't do that. Not after this stupid, selfish, lazy decision. He let himself get angry and let the anger consume him. What was the point? Beautiful, gorgeous, it is worse. No matter how angry I ever got, how annoyed I got at him, all I did was love him. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not. But I did nothing wrong. All I wanted to do for so long this week, all I was just so cry. I'm gonna fucking scream. I can't. This should have ever happened. There's no cause for this. So many times today again, I heard last Christmas. The song gets me the most. Why? And this is the second time he's basically gone back to his bitch of an ex. That hurt him. Actually lied and cheated on him. Like, cheated on him. And then she lies when she says it's someone else. And then, and on top of it, she lies saying that fucking child is not his. Why? Why would anyone go back to someone who cheated on you and hurt you so badly? And I know what I said, that I would take him back in an instant. But I know I can't. I can't take him back. I just want my best friend. I want him. I want him back. I want him to talk to him. He got fucking lazy. I got really lazy with me because apparently he's not lazy anymore and just going off constantly to see this little girl. And she's a double bitch. Because apparently, what the hell is this doing to the girl? The little child, like the 8-year-old. The 8 or 9. I don't know, 8 or 9-year-old. believing believing this one guy was her father, or on top of that, believing that she never had a father, or whatever story the bitch told her, like, you know, that she, like, you know, he's actually a bad guy and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, you know, your biological father has come back and he wants to spend so much time with you. So, like, what the fucking hell? It's, like, all I feel, like, I wish I had my best friend to talk to through all of this. I don't, I'm not good with people. I missed being able to talk to him, whatever, about anything, cause right now, all I have is the urge to just be like, I need to talk to you, I need what you give me, what you used to give me. Yeah, so, yeah. I just, I need some time where I'm not so, such emotional wreck. Cause like I was crying in that update video that that I uploaded a while ago, obviously. And like, I'm not, part of me is not anticipating. It's not like, oh my god, like waiting on that, you know, supposed, you know, recipe email. But at the same time, it kind of is a tiny bit subconsciously it is. So it's, part of me is a little bit on edge and just like, because he said he's going to include pictures, and I do not need to see anything other than just food. I don't want to see the child. I don't want to see the I don't want to see him. So all I want is just the recipe. I don't need, I don't know, but like, part of me, like, it's the picture thing. If he would, I just needed him to provide me the written out recipe, that would be fine. But because he said he's going to include pictures, it's like, oh fuck, what's going to be in the pictures? And then on top of that, it's like, um, what else could he put in the email? Like, what else might he say? Like, I don't know. Like, I, you know, I'm not believing his kindness necessarily. I don't believe his sincerity. I don't believe his caring anymore. Because, you know, like, my feeling is like, you know, wearing that
beautiful, gorgeous, amazing ring. What did I wear it for? What was the point? And so, yeah, so that's kind of, causing problems. But yes, I'm just gonna go to bed. I didn't cry today. Still had some moments. Still thinking. Too much thinking. I really need, like, it's the email that is hanging in the air. That's like, will he or will he not do that? And it's just like, not nice. Cause I just wish I had my best friend back that I chose every day, that I loved, that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, my best friend. That, but oh, and Christmas does not help. And then the fact that our half anniversary is coming up as well. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go. And hi everyone. So this is going to be a proper December update. There might be a clip or two, more than just one, because I am home from work and I need to eat. So update for like the beginning of December, because like I don't do them at the end of the month. Which, well, I guess this is more of a like an update to how I've been since November. Since like my last update, that's pretty much it. I had been doing quite well. Then, wow, the last email I got was October 26th, and the most recent one was December 6th. That was last week. Stop it. Yeah, that was last Tuesday that I got an email from my ex. And apparently, oh, I'm much calmer now. I'm finally gonna give you the roast beef recipe because I'm going to be making it at some point. And I'll include pictures, like, and he said when we broke up, it's like, no, this was not fucking mutual. I'm kind of sorry for the lighting, but I don't really care. Whatever. But this was not fucking mutual. He did this. This is his fault. It did not need to happen. And so I had been handling it until like I was fine reading it. I read this after work. I was okay until second break, like just before second break, and I was just getting like angry hurt. And I went to my manager and like I'm trying. I want to get this stuff written out under my head. This is basically a kind of a reply back after I get the roast beef, because like I don't want to say it now. I want that fucking recipe, but I don't really want the pictures. I just want the recipe. I want the instructions on how to fucking make it. This dish that
we created together. Well, we had together while we were together. And no, this wasn't a we broke up. This was a you dumped me, fucking asshole. And so I then, sorry, I'm just a little bit itchy on my legs and my feet. That Wednesday, the last hour and a half of my shift, I was just crying the entire time. It was lovely. And then I was okay until Friday. I was doing some shopping. I was out at the Meadowlands. I had done Marshalls and HomeSense. They're two separate buildings, but they're conjoined. Like there's a pass through. Like you could pass through the wall to do both stores. It's interesting and weird at the same time. So I got through that. I'm walking through the parking lot, get to the sidewalk, and I'm listening to my music, and I get to a song called Happy Go Lucky, and I know this song from The Princess Diaries, the first movie. And I'm listening to it on the way to Winners, and I'm crying because it's about a person putting on like a mask, a happy mask to hide that they're feeling sad and shitty inside, which is how I feel. Though I can't necessarily put a mask on. Like I can and I can't because of my emotions. And as I turn the corner and I get to Winners, right beside it, like there's a parking lot, there's a chain link fence and parking lot kind of in between, is the building where this orthodontist, I don't know, the place where I got my wisdom tooth taken out, the one with the bad cavity right up here, where my ex picked me up after, and this was during a time where he did not have work, so he could do this, and also I was working. I said I had to take some time off because of recovery and I can't, operate machinery or be around and whatnot. And I was working so I could afford to pay to put myself asleep. And I was crying because of that, because yeah. And so I am feeling shitty all the time, and I was okay Sunday just because I was watching stuff, I was home, yeah, I was in a safe environment, even though I have memories here. I don't know, somehow they're tolerable. Like blanked them from my mind, though they're still there. I miss my best friend. I miss the person that I would talk to all day, every day, about anything, everything, and nothing. And I miss that. Because I would talk to them when I'm feeling like this. And I miss being able to do that. I miss it so much. I miss him. I miss my partner. I miss the person I'm in love with. Yeah, technically still in love with.
Cause, yeah, the person I went to for everything who made me feel so much better. And now, this stranger has ripped everything away. All the confidence that I had, all the confidence that he gave me, all the spark that I had for stuff. Stupid me. I still love the asshole. Like, yeah, like I feel that right now, and I probably still will feel that all my life. But, it should become smaller. That love. The wound will still always be an ugly, pussy, healed over mess over my heart. Where that love and my ex will live. Like, what's the point of giving a ring, of proposing, if you're just gonna break the vows, if you're just going to break the promises that you intend to keep of loving this person for better or for worse? It actually should be for better and for worse, that you're taking them at their best and their worst. Because I took him at both. I believe in those vows. Like, even before having the ceremony, before signing that whatever contract it is when you get married, I'm not 100% sure what it is. Doesn't matter. But I believed in those. And I still believe in them. So, I had been doing really well for the month of November. But it's like the anticipation wait of this email to come. Is it just going to be of the food? It better be of the fucking food. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see that bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch. Like, and I don't want to see the child. Like, I have nothing against the child. Like, the child, I don't want to say the D word. And just, I have nothing against her. I don't know. I feel sorry for her because of what her mother did. Of, like, basically, like, keeping this girl who is his and lying to him basically twice. So, I anticipate my December not being very good. Who knows? Hopefully, once this email comes in and, like, kind of send mine out, I kind of don't want him to reply to mine. And almost at the same time, I want him to actually say, I am sorry, Kristen. I am sorry that I am putting you through this. I am sorry I let my anger consume me. That I'm sorry I let my anger consume me a second time.
Because he did. At the beginning of our relationship, he let his anger consume him, and he was gonna break up with me after, like, what, 4 months? August, September, October, November, about 5 months. 4 5 months. He was going to break up with me after Christmas or before Christmas or something like that. And, like, no, probably after Christmas. And, like, what is going on? Like, and at least that time, none of this needed to happen. None of this pain. None of this needed to happen. Everything hurts. I hate and love this stupid bastard. I want my best friend back. I want my partner back. I want my supporter back. I really want to fucking scream. I did nothing wrong. And I'm a good person. All I did was love. I just want to get through Christmas and New Year's. And our half anniversary, we kind of celebrated a half year anniversary because it fell in February, so we kind of like celebrated it along with Valentine's. So I just want to be able to get through it without needing to go to the hospital or it really ruining my job. Because I do feel myself slow down and I'm. Oh my god. I have enough stress there. The, like, trying to push me to pack, you know, more than I can do in an hour. I need to be able to talk to my best friend that I would talk to about all of this. I miss his warmth. I miss his hugs. I miss the way that he would give me endorphins when I was upset. He would help. He would help make the happiness come into me and make the bad stuff go away. thought this would. I wouldn't cry again with doing like a proper update like this, but nope, nope. Until I don't hear from him or anticipate to hear from him again. Oh, I'm just gonna be crying all the time. All I want to do is talk to my best friend again. Yeah, so I had been doing really well for the month of November, but just, yeah. So I'll come back at the beginning of January. I had like and almost excuse me, over a month, because it was October 26th and December 6th. So I had a month, yeah, over a month, like just over a month of, yeah, I was hurting, and but I was doing better. Like, I was, even after the Christmas sing along on the first Friday of December and the whole crying in the last shift for the anticipation of that, I was actually doing well. Like, I anticipated it, I was able to recover better, but yeah, so I gotta go, and yeah, I need to grab I gotta grab an allergy village because of this going on. So I you would probably never see me because I've been really dark, but yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave this. Like, I'll have a two-parter for the update, but like, this is a proper, like, well, how was my November? Like, my November did pretty decent. So yeah. Yes. I might end up crying again in January, but, you know, hopefully not. But yeah, like, I just, what I said in the first thing, I may want him back, in that I still love him, but I should not take him back if the opportunity presents itself. Because, like, there's been damage done to my family, not just to me, because he went to my dad's work to get permission to marry me. Didn't really need to, and I think it kind of quasi got permission from my three boy cousins to marry me as well, so it makes the pain even worse. Because even if at a later point you're like, yeah, you know, I want to try, like, I want to properly do this or whatever, I don't think my family will accept him. even if I accept him again, why is it suddenly brighter? I don't get it. From my last clip. Thanks, camera. So, yeah. I can't. But I need to, if this is definitely for real, I need to have more time away. I need more time away from any contact with him. Yeah. So we're gonna end it here before I blather on even worse, even more. And I wanna I need to go get that pill, I need to go wash my face, and I'm just gonna get into bed early. I'm gonna sleep with Toto. Cause yeah. Also, I'm still putting Gilmore Girls on to go to sleep. Cause I really don't want to end up dreaming about you know who. I kind of, end up doing that, but, you know, if I have that on going to bed, then I don't necessarily think about while I'm going to sleep. When I wake up, that's a different matter, because, you can't necessarily control that. So, yeah. Sorry. Bye. I gotta go. I want to add that you fight for a good relationship. I had a good relationship. You yell, you fight, you have it out. You talk to each other face to face. You figure out really what's going on. What is bothering you? You don't just keep it inside. Your partner is there for you. I was always there. I always cared. Hence why I cried all the time, because of my big emotions and because I had all the care in me, all the compassion, all the love. But I was never given the proper opportunity to fight for my good relationship. They sometimes it came out. Like, yeah. I know one time it came out over something stupid that I was being honest about. That I I had a budget. I have a budget. And I wasn't making the money I was making right now. Or in the past. I'm like, so, just like, you talk, you fight, you yell, you get it out. And if you're having difficulties, talk, get a professional mediator in between, a counselor, a therapist, I don't know, a best friend, like a family member. You get someone to help get through to both of you. I didn't have the opportunity to give the option of, hey, let's do couple stuff, get couple therapy or counseling. I, maybe I think I did at the end, but they're like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna, like, they could have helped make it better, helped understand better. And when the first time I offered was so that my partner could understand me, could understand how, like, my brain works and how it comes out and what I need from them. So, and how maybe some of my actions, I need someone else, like, besides my partner saying, like, hey, I need you to help fix this. It's like, maybe, having them talk to my counselor, and my counselor, you know, sometimes the way one person said it, it needs to be said in a different way, in a different tone. So, you know, I was never given the opportunity to properly fight for my good relationship. You fight for your good relationships. You don't just keep it in. You don't let your anger build until it consumes you and causes you to cause all this grief. Because all this grief was not needed. I don't really know what to do with the ring. I. The ring place is of help and not. And I can't really find a pawn shop that I really want to, take it. And I don't want my ex to have the money because he caused all this. And it's his fault. So why should he get that money? Yeah. Anyway. Ugh! I'm going to bed. My head hurts. My eyeballs hurt. And I get to probably take this with me to work tomorrow. Yes, because at the time of this recording, like I go to work.